I'm so sick and tired of the stupid shit. What's up, y'all? We back, and today we're gonna be covering KSI pulling out on like a couple days' notice on his fight with Dylan Dennis here. And let's just start with the obvious. KSI, you need to retire, just straight up. Before I get called a hater or some shit, please remember that like I legitimately called the Tommy Fury fight a robbery. Don't ask me to rescore it. I'm not rewatching that fucking fight. KSI hasn't fought in a long ass time. He was set to fight Dylan Dennis for a second time now. The first time Dylan actually did pull out, and the entire lead up to this fight has been KSI roasting Dylan for pulling out of that fight. All for KSI to come out with a fucking video with the sniffles.
Basically, I'm fucked. I still want to knock out Dylan Dennis, and yeah, I didn't train this hard for nothing. Either way, I want to say sorry to everyone at Misfits.
The coughing sent me, bro. This is just overall a hilarious look for KSI, especially with his mental breakdown that happened right after he posted that video. And I gotta be honest with you, at this point in Misfits and in KSI's, I guess, fighting career, I don't really give a fuck. The whole point of him fighting was so that he could eventually fight Jake Paul. And as much as I genuinely hate the Paul brothers, specifically Jake on this, I have to give them their credit. Jake has had consistent fight cards going for years at this point, with genuine progress in his skill being shown. You can criticize his choices of like opponents and shit, and trust me, I have, but KSI can't, because he tried to fight Wayne Rooney and then Dylan Dennis, and then pulled out of a Dylan Dennis fight. Logan Paul fought Dylan Dennis, and that was before we knew Dylan Dennis literally posed less of a threat than a dandelion you just picked out of the fucking ground.
Leave it touching the ground.
Logan still fought Dylan, even though we didn't even know if Dylan could fight. We then found out that he poses less of a threat than that Hello Kitty stuffed animal right there. What the fuck is the point of him fighting if he's not going to just straight up fight Jake Paul? If you're still fighting Dylan Dennis in this stage of your career, you remember Misfits 1 was supposed to be his like comeback arc leading to a Jake Paul fight, and that was fucking years ago. 20 events have passed, and honestly, I can't say that KSI has been fighting consistently. Can't say that his skill has improved. Can't say that I believe that he would be able to fight Jake Paul. I don't want to be saying these things. Trust me, I don't. But I mean, seriously, man, what is the point of you fighting? I genuinely don't know. Just focus on your other shit. Focus on your sidemen, your YouTube, your music, whatever. Because at this point, you're just making a clown of yourself. To pull out of a Dylan Dennis fight, and by the way, the way Dylan is cooking you online, absolutely deserved, because you trying to act hard like a shooter, like a roadman, and you literally went to a private school. Your house could fit my apartment 30 fucking times over. Point being is just this whole thing is embarrassing. Genuinely embarrassing. At what point are you just gonna not keep making a fool of yourself with this boxing career shit and either fight Jake Paul, make the fight happen, or just fucking announce the retirement, man? The worst part about it is that he's jeopardized the entire card, so now all of the fighters that were on the card don't get to fight. They've wasted their money preparing for this actual fight, paying trainers, paying for travel expenses, all this shit. They get fucked over. The fans who bought tickets or flew out to go see it definitely got fucked over. You could just made the Darren Till fight the main event and then just moved the Dylan Dennis fight to a different card. He said, fuck it, I'm KSI, and if I'm not fighting, no one's fucking fighting. Dope, dude. You're totally cool for that. You're so sick for that. Mind you, this is the dude who clowns Logan Paul. Granted, this is absolute clown behavior, but you remember after the KSI Logan 2 fight, I sneezed 3 times.
I've been sick for the past 3 days. The first thing I did this morning was sneezed 3 times.
KSI pulled out of a Dylan Dennis fight because he sneezed. A Dylan Dennis fight. Hilariously embarrassing. Like, actually tragic. JJ cannot keep up with this. I'm multitasking with every single thing in my life right now. Preparing for a fight and being in fight camp demands attention. Absolute 100% attention. Granted, you're fighting Dylan Dennis, so probably not even. But when you're doing all these other different promotional things, like Sidemen, Prime, your music, the charity match, all this different shit, while you're also facing an illness, and you're training like multiple times a day, every day during the week to prepare for a fight, you're gonna burn the fuck out, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. There would be no shame in it, except you've talked massive shit to Dylan Dennis in the lead up to this fight about pulling out. Now you pulled out. You look hilariously dumb. Anybody who cooks you for this is absolutely valid. Anyways, this is my quick thoughts on the KSI pulling out matter. It is what it is. To pull out again against Dylan Dennis, dude, fucking hilarious.
All my secrets and my heart is what I gave to you. In return, you see nothing but a lame excuse. And it's wow, I did everything just to see you smile. I've been thinking about you for a while. Responding to your pics and your vids. Now I see you just do it for the gram. And you talking on your man.